Hi guys, it has been quite a while since I've disappeared. But anyway, I'm finally back. Finally, but I don't know if I'm truly back yet. Been having some problems with some stuff. Well, with recording this update for starters. But let's hope it actually works this time. But that's not the thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about why I was gone for a month. Well, there's a reason for that. I had no internet. And I know what you guys are gonna say. You're gonna ask me how I survived without no internet for a month. Well, here's this thing you guys don't know about me. I'm actually from the countryside. So that means I'm quite used to not having internet for so long. Yeah. So I could have gone even longer than a month without internet. But the downside of that I would be, well, more bored, considering I don't have a job. But I'm looking into one. Don't worry about that. It just takes a long time. But I'm pulling through. Anyway, that's pretty much it I want to talk about, but there's more I want to talk about outside of why I was gone for so long. I want to talk about, it actually evolves with the Donkey Kong Country trilogy as well as the trilogy of Donkey Kong Land, which I have not mentioned yet. And there's a reason for that. I don't want to mention it until I was ready to let's play those, when I actually played through pretty much all of them. So, yeah, the Donkey Kong Country trilogy as well as the Donkey Kong Land trilogy is now on the Virtual Console. This is something I did not expect, actually. I expect them to never put these on Virtual Consoles, especially on the Wii U. And that's only the Donkey Kong Country trilogy on the Wii U, and the Donkey Kong Land trilogy on the 3DS Virtual Console. Like, this caught me really off guard when I came back for a month. I mean, it was really awesome. And Dixie's doing that again. I mean, it was really awesome. But this is something I did not expect. I don't think anyone expected this, even when I was away. So, yeah. It's nuts. I'm very happy. Like, it made my little complaint part back in the Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country 1, I think in part 3, I actually started complaining about that. So either part 3 or part 4. It's been a while. Yeah. It's nuts. I'm very happy about it. Literally. Yeah, that's pretty much it about Donkey Kong Country. Other than, I think you guys know what I'm wondering the same thing about you guys. That if Nintendo actually got the rights back to these games, or if Rare actually, some of the old Rare employees actually decided to just leave Microsoft and just come back. Who knows? Anyway, there's another thing I want to talk about. It's about the latest Nintendo Direct. Back in April 1st, actually. And there's that goes again. And it's about... This is the big thing I wanted to talk about. It's about the new Fire Emblem called Fire Emblem If, known as what I used to just call it by Fire Emblem 14 until I finally saw the reason why people wanted the game to be called Fire Emblem If. Because there's a huge reason for that. And I'm very glad Nintendo and Intelligent Systems were able to find a reason for it. And this is the huge thing about the Fire Emblem series. You get to pick which sides you want to fight for. And that's completely new. That's the biggest thing Nintendo and Intelligent Systems could ever do in the Fire Emblem game. Or in the series in general. That is huge, so... Like, I'm very excited because of it. Because there's actually two different... I know they're actually going to release, like, two versions of the game. Like, one of Hoshido and one of Nor. Like, they have already done that in Japan. But I think there's a 50-50 chance that they'll do the same thing for North America. And I'm very excited is what I'm saying. Because I really love Fire Emblem. Like, I've ever played some of the Fire Emblems that were not released in North America. One of them being Fire Emblem 12, known as New Mystery of the Emblem. And I actually beat that one, like, quite easily. Because arenas, save states, emulators, that's all. Yeah, Fire Emblem in general, it's just really good. I think Fire Emblem F is going to beat Fire Emblem 12, known as, just pretty much a remake to Fire Emblem 3. And it's the same thing with Fire Emblem 11, which is just a huge remake of Fire Emblem 1, which we actually got. So I'm expecting Nintendo to actually release that on Virtual Console. And that's going to be next too. Oh, excuse me. That's also going to be next too. Because let's be honest, Fire Emblem is just a great series in general. Like, it's just about war in the medieval ages, and I love that kind of war, to be honest. Medieval age wars actually interest me a lot. Like, it did not interest me until Fire Emblem came. So, it's really great. I just love it. It's why I love Fire Emblem Awakening so much. Like, it's also why it's like my most favorite game out of any game. So, yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. They've actually announced, finally revealed more of what it could be. I'm really glad Nintendo and Atlus are willing to work together just to make that. And that's going to be great on the Wii U. Whoops. Okay, what the fuck was the question again? Excuse me for one moment. Oh, it must be the red balloon. Gotcha. Okay, back to Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. And fuck, I don't know the course it is. Yeah. Anyway, Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. It's going to be awesome. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what else they're planning to do with it, but it's going to be great. As I can say for a fact. What the? Bananas. Yeah. Now the next thing I want to talk about, which is what I was not expecting, actually, is more options for virtual console games. And they actually revealed these two different type of virtual console games. It's the N64, which I'm not really surprised by, because Nintendo 64, and DS virtual console games, like just DS games. That is what caught me off guard. So, I am now open to more Let's Play, to more games to Let's Play. And there's actually some games I actually want to Let's Play on there. Golden Sun, Dark Dawn being one of them. Of course, they haven't released that on the virtual console, as well as Golden Sun, The Lost Age. And that's going to be next, mind you, because Golden Sun won. But I don't know when I'm going to be doing that. Only when it gets released. So who knows? Anyway, there's some other games that appeared. I know Mario Kart DS is going to be on Virtual Console, and Donkey Kong 64, because of these games, which I'm very happy about. So I can actually try the 100% Donkey Kong 64, because I have never 100% that game in my life. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, that's kind of really it. I don't, other than I'm unsure about being able to record more videos because of problems with my computer. It really depends what happens. That's if my computer is willing to cooperate with me. Like, I've come to terms that I actually need a new computer at this point. Because the one day I had my computer crashed like 4 times in a day. And that's bad. When that happens, you know you have to get a new computer, or just get it checked out. And so thankfully, my mom knows someone who can actually do that. So I'm very happy about that. So I might have to do that once. To stop procrastinating. She always does. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just guys know, I'm actually trying to get back to where we last left off, because we're actually going to take on the Lost World when the next time I see you guys, which probably won't be for how long now? A couple days, probably. I don't know. It really depends how fast I just get through this game, and how fast I get back to after I've beaten Captain K. Rool. It really depends. It's either that will happen, or a Let's Play I really haven't gone back to for quite a while, actually. So that's going to be really fun. You know, I'm actually very happy I found a way to actually get back to it too. I think you guys will be happy about it too, if you really like Fire Emblem. But who knows? Whichever happens first. Of course, that's going to be actually be more. I'm actually going to try voice acting for once, because I really have to get into that, because a certain friend really wants me to voice act for them. But for me to do that, I actually have to practice. So it's perfect. I don't really hate it. I actually like the idea. I actually enjoy it, to be honest. Which is going to make that Fire Emblem Let's Play more enjoyable. But after that second recording session, I'm going to want actually, after that third recording session, I'm going to want to bring a friend to actually do some of the voices. I actually feel uncomfortable because there's going to be female characters, and I don't really feel comfortable doing that because it feels really weird. Which is why I never done voice acting at school. Well, females anyway. Man, was that ever a letdown? To some of my friends, really. Anyway, until that next time, guys, I'll be seeing you when we get back to either Donkey Country 2, when we get to the Lost World, I have to take on much harder levels and find out what's really in that world. Or when we get back, when we actually continue with that one Fire Emblem Let's Play. Who knows what'll happen first? Of course I can't, because that asshole just appears out of fucking nowhere. Who knows what I'm gonna do? But until then, guys, this is Marfan20, Flipping Tables. See you guys in the next video.